The European Union is a sinking ship, it appears. This European country is at risk of disappearing after it has its huge election. A far-right separatist movement is poised to sweep to victory, meaning the EU country could soon be split apart. The European Parliament elections are a matter of days away. It's basically this coming weekend. However, one of the European Union's founding member states is due to go to the polls for its domestic elections on June 9, and the result could have radical implications. Belgian voters are set to cast their votes for who they want to form their next government, and as it stands, the Flemish separatist movement, Vlaams Belang, VB for short, are set to get the largest number of seats. VB, led by 37-year-old Tom van Grieken, has been characterized as far-right and under its old name, Vlaams Blok, was found guilty of breaching anti-racist laws. Belgium is currently divided into three major regions: Flanders, Wallonia, and Brussels Capital Region. The Flemish who live in the northern Flanders region are Dutch-speaking, and we know what problems Holland has. The WEF basically wants to close at least a third of their farms and livestock farms. Now, so the Flanders region is Dutch-speaking, while the Walloons living in the south speak French. Yeah, they have various languages there. Now, Flemish party VB is set to win the projected 27 parliamentary seats and become the largest party with fellow right-wingers, the New Flemish Alliance, NVA, coming in second with 20 seats. That in turn could pave the way for the country being formally dissolved and the independent states of Flanders and Wallonia being set up. However, it's not quite that simple. VB wishes to see Belgium as a formal entity brought to an end with a declaration of sovereignty made and independence realized in the coming years. However, NVA has dismissed separation in the immediate future, instead calling for a confederal state which would see Belgium to continue to exist for major policy areas like defense, but with virtually all other legislative powers brought down to the regional level. In other words, the people will decide by region. Even if VB and NVA come to an agreement, they will have to negotiate with the French-speaking parties over any separation arrangements. And what's more, the Belgian politics, the largest party, rarely, if it gets to see their leader becoming prime minister. For example, the current leader is a Flemish liberal from the seventh largest bloc of votes in the federal parliament. There is also an estimated established cordon sanitaire in place where parties opposed to VB act in lockstep to prevent it being able to get into power. All this means that despite there being a groundswell towards Flemish independence in a large part of Belgium, it's far from certain whether it will ever come to pass. So we'll have to wait for Sunday's election and see what the results are. This is by Max Parry on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.